The next topic which we will take is the line graph on page number 221. So just before you start with your questions, I'll explain you what a line graph is. Like you have done your bar graph, you've done your pie chart, all these, they represent a certain kind of information. Same way, the line graph also represents the information. Only the difference is that in the line graph, you are going to plot the points, and those points will be joined by the line segment. Okay, children? Like in the bar graph, you are making the rectangular bar graphs, and then in the pie chart, you are dividing a circle into different sections. Now in the line graph, you are only going to plot the points. Okay, those points will be joined by the line segment, or what you can say simply a line, and that is going to represent the data on the bar graph. You are going to still use the graph paper. The graph paper, the same graph paper which you are using in making your bar graphs, and the axis also will remain the same. You will have the x-axis, you will have the y-axis, you will have the 0 which will be marked. You will have the information which will be marked on the x-axis as well as on the y-axis, and then you are going to only plot the points, and then you will join those points and with the help of a line segment, and that is going to represent your information in the line graph. Okay, so according to the information, if the information given to you is increasing in number, that means your line will go on increasing on the top. If it is the numbers which are decreasing, your line might be little decreasing. If there is a mixed combination, then you might have a line going sometimes upwards and sometimes downwards. Okay, so you can just see on page number 221, they have shown how you have a line graph when it is made. Okay, so the points which you plot on the line graph, it represents the data. It tells you about the data which is given in the question. Okay, so by just looking at the points where you have plotted your points, by looking at the points, we will come to know what is given in the question. And then you can see the lines which you draw connecting those dots. Those line gives the estimates of the values between the points. Okay, it tells you that what is the difference, whether it is increasing or decreasing. तो जब हम लोग उस डॉट को डालते हैं ग्राफ में, और उस डॉट को हमको लाइन से ज्वाइन करना होता है, वी हैव टू जॉइन द डॉट्स विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ लाइन सेगमेंट. तो जब हम उसको लाइन में ड्रॉ करते हैं, उससे कनेक्ट करते हैं, लाइन ड्रॉ करने के बाद वो हमें उसकी इन्फॉर्मेशन बताता है. जहाँ जहाँ डॉट लगे हुए हैं वहाँ पर हमें ये पता चलता है कि उस क्वेश्चन में जो इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है वो क्या है. ओके, सपोज द डॉट इज पुट एट नंबर 20. I have marked 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 on the y-axis. So if my dot is put at suppose 20, that means I am having an information which is telling that it is 10, because I can see the dot being put on 10. Okay, same way you can just see. So simply what you need to remember when you are doing your line graph, you need a graph paper, you need to draw the x-axis and the y-axis as you had been drawing in the bar graph, and instead of making the bar graphs, you are going to just put the dots. The dots will be joined by the line segment according to the information which is given in the question. I hope you have understood. Okay, I will take up the question and I will explain you that also so that you understand better.